Hey, what's up everybody? We are back. I am back. Uh, this is actually the day after the last video, and just a quick update. We sold our Dexion plus 3, and we also sold our Marksman. Made a lot of money. Yeah, just gonna run through this again, but this time I'm gonna show you guys from the beginning. There are two dungeons that I can't do, which is the Clockworks and Medio. But I will be doing Kritin, so we're gonna do that for you guys today. Alright, I'm just gonna start flying, switch tabs, play my Ringmaster. If the graphic is a little boo-boo, let's just make it look better for the video. So first, we are heading to Leren Chasm. We're gonna make our party, get it to level 28, and then go to Envy, get it to level 40. I don't know if I'm just gonna speed it up or cut parts out. I don't know which one I like better, but for now I will just speed it up, and I'm gonna let you guys let me know whether you like to speed up better or the cutouts. Might be a little too long. There it goes. Okay, so here you're just gonna want to go into story mode. So if you have a red scroll, I'm gonna tell you now, if you have a red scroll, it only takes the first 30 to get it to level 10. 1, 2, 3, switch over, chain. So I'm just gonna run through this whole dungeon real quick, get this party to level 28, and I will see you guys at the end of this dungeon when we go to Envy. Okay, so we are done with Leren, and we're gonna head over to Envy Depths. I will see you guys when I get there. Oh, I thought my BP flew off somewhere. We are almost there. Damn it. Cool down. Alright, we're at Envy. Same process. We're gonna run through this real quick, and we'll get to critting. No. No, he's over there. Damn it. Damn turtle. Okay, just the last bit here, and we will be done. Go. finally get to the fun stuff. Okay, we're gonna switch back to the BP. BP in action. Wow, oh, there he is. Alright, let's go to Sunny Pang. Gonna go do Kritin right now. And then do our daily tower, if the team's on. Eldrick BP. I'm good. Alright, we are here. Let me do a quick buff. I want to buff myself when I get there anyways. Just in case I run into the boss. Here, same process. I'm gonna be buying low. I'm gonna make our way over there real quick. Let's see if the giant siren spawns right there. I don't even know if I can kill that thing. I think I can with my tank set, but not with the wild set. Unlucky. She is not here. Usually she'll spawn right here. Okay, we are here. I'm just gonna kill this thing real quick. Alright, same thing. We're going into hard. Let's get this money, boys and girls. Oh, jeez. What was that? Alright, we're just gonna Holy Cross here. And I will see you guys when he gets to the last of his life. Alright, double cast here. Do I live? Yep. Third cast. Do I live? I live. Man, that thing hurts. Remember, at this mark, he's gonna reset. There it goes. There it goes. Alright, let's do it again. Jesus. One of these would be nice. I would really like a Song of Sirens, but if I do get it, I plan to sell it anyways. Because I need the money. I need the pena. I'm gonna swap back. I'm gonna do a quick cheer. Drop some skills so I don't forget. Let's drop this guy. Golden luck. Come on, baby. Let's drop something good today. What is this is the 74th run. Can we drop something on the 74th run? I've been running over 2 months every single day and no drop yet. Oh my god, that shit hurt. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I'm gonna have to go over here. Nothing! Nothing. Full drop skills. NPCs in my house. NPCs in my couple house. Fucking hate this dungeon. Alright, let's see. I don't know what's next. I'm just gonna teleport to flares. And I will see you guys in a bit. Okay. So now we are in tower. Tower actually gives you quite a good money if you have a full party. Let me see. Let me do the math after I'm done buffing my characters real quick. Okay, so all your characters are 152 and higher. You get 4 quests for Tower 7, Floor 7. You get 2 mil, 360k, 1.7 mil, and 320k. So that's about 2, 3.7, 4, like 4.3 mil in each character. Times that by a full party of your own characters. It's like 32 mil a day. That's one of the tips for the day. If you happen to have all 8 characters in a party to run this dungeon, it's very easy money. So this is one way to make money. I'm just gonna speed run through this real quick, get out of here, and then see if I can get some dungeon in. Alright, we are at the end. We killed him and we didn't drop anything. Sometimes you will drop 135 pieces. The most expensive is obviously the Ringmaster suit, which I think it still sells for about 300 mil clean, but I could be wrong. If you do get lucky and you drop that, that's good money. So here, we're just gonna turn in 1, 2, 3, boom. Easy 4 mil into my inventory. I think I'm gonna check and see if the guild wants to run some dungeons. Let's see what happens. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys on the knight's point of view. I am running duos with the one and only xCharger. We are chilling. Okay, so duos, very easy. Just gonna walk up on these snakes. If your tank is not fast enough, you do want to stop here at this rock. Let the monsters hit you to reset their aggro. If you do not, they will reset and go back to their respective spawn area. So here we're gonna run up to this coral right here. Make sure nobody gets stuck. We're gonna run through, pop up. Right when they get close, you want to guard up. So once you guard up, you let them come. Taunt. Let the people know that you're ready to attack. Just do your thing. It is very easy. So I'm just gonna go back and forth on my screens. AoE on my BP, heal on my RM, and just back up. Okay, so I did mess up. I have the wrong suit on. Let me swap it after this. Actually, might be a good idea. Alright, don't do that. Don't move. Sometimes you will move on accident, but if you can catch it quick, you'll be fine. Oh, that's why. And the mark screen on. We're gonna go straight to stamina. This way it's a little easier. Now, second pull. So these snakes, if your tank, your knight is beefy enough, you can do 2 pulls here. What I usually do is just pull and bring him to the totem. You don't exactly have to sit right behind it. You can bring it over. Boom. Taunt. Let the people know. Start AoEing. So right here, I'm just gonna come back every time my taunt is up. Just gonna want to repeat this. Okay, so now I'm gonna position my knight here. I'm gonna get my BP ready for 1v1 on the totem. Here, you can taunt AFK on the knight, just auto attack. Bring over your DPS. You just basically AFK on the bosses. It's you don't have to worry about moving any characters. The only time you have to move is when the boss he casts the poison under your feet. That's the only time when you want to move him. So here, try to cast under my Ringmaster, so I have to move my Ringmaster. So I usually don't prem on any of my characters, but I'm only premming because I wanted this to be as easy as possible so that I can show you guys that doing duos is possible. Look, we're running this thing without a mage. You don't even need a mage for this. It just takes a lot of practice and dedication. You only have to run it like maybe 2-3 times to get it down. You just need to communicate with your partner. So here, at the purple snakes, I'm gonna be doing 2 pulls. So you want to grab around this coral right here, wait for them to come, taunt 1 time, and run. So now you want to taunt on this side of the coral. You want to go straight, stay in between, don't go past this coral. Just run to the totem, grab everything on the way, throw it back around. And you're going to want to place your knight right here where the totem is out of range. That way you don't get knocked up. If you don't, you will get knocked up and you will wipe your team. Taunt. Let your team know it's good to go. Don't forget to turn off your auto attack. So when you have to re-click, you do have to be careful, because if you don't, you will move your knight or tank on accident, and the mobs will change aggro, and you will die. Okay, so here, I'm gonna quickly throw my DPS onto the totem, come back to my knight screen, I'm gonna do this. So antidotes are really helpful. You can use them when you're You can use them when you're in poison mode and you're trying to run through the mobs. That'll help you with healing. You see there? I didn't have to signal when to attack. We ran enough to know when to start AoEing. But sometimes I just like doing it. And boom. Gonna want to switch my characters, make sure they're following a certain character. That way I can focus on playing on the knight. So we're just gonna go this way. Looks like he was stuck. Forgot to mention, this dungeon you do need fire element on your suit. I believe 8 fire element is fine. The more the better. So when I tank, I stop here, I taunt, let them reset, then I grab the rest. That might have gone too far. So I'm just gonna taunt there in case, because I don't want to lose him. Here, I can focus on the knight and the RM. I'm gonna grab these. Let them know we're good. Just gonna go back and forth. Back and forth. I could play 2 split screen, but I don't like the lack of vision. Boom, boom. So here, because this guy's too close, he's over here in the core area. I usually like to get these guys out the way. So I'm gonna continue in my DPS, secondary DPS, which is xCharger. He's gonna take down the totem. And then I'm gonna continue doing the AoE, and by the time he's done killing it, the mobs should be dead. So when you run through this, usually this is a 2-pull. It just depends how good your tank is, how good your gear is. Some people do 3-pull. They don't do totem pull. But if you can, it make everything a lot easier. So here, boom. Guard up. We're gonna taunt. Let them know. We're good. So you always gotta want to make sure that the mobs are directly on you and no longer moving. If they are still moving, do not signal the attack. Because if you do, they will change aggros onto other players. And that'll cause a mess. That'll cause a mess. Okay, so here you are going to want to turn on your auto attack on the tank. So this part's gonna be a little boring. I'm gonna be AFK on the tank and focusing on the DPS because I know the tank will never die. I can just focus on keeping my DPS alive, and I can play the RM at the same time. You didn't see that. Charger never dies. Occasionally, when little mobs spawn, I like to taunt on the knight. In this case, this guy really spamming the buttons. So, as you can see there, your knight stopped attacking. So you will have to. You can't really fully AFK. You will have to come back and taunt to initiate the auto attack. Okay, he's starting to spawn a lot. Just want to get the mobs off them. Going to reposition my other 2 characters to follow the other player so that I can focus. So here, Wild Stalkers. You're gonna want to tank half of this up to this point here at the campfire. You can do a straight pull only if you're fast enough, but my knight is not fast enough, so I'm gonna have to do 2 pulls here. Reset, boom, grab the rest. What I like to do is I just swing around a little bit right here, come back, Don't go too far, you will lose aggro. So if you don't do it right, you will lose aggro, but it's no biggie. Okay. 2 pulls. So we're gonna go get the rest of it. You're just gonna wanna grab everything. You're gonna wanna grab everything. Just sit them on the totem. I might have missed that one. That's probably why they are attacking it. Boom. You want to taunt? Let them know. So the reason why it's parking on the totem is because we can kill the totem and clear the mobs all at once, instead of having to clear the mobs and then attacking the totem. But this really depends on how geared your characters are, as always. This is just how I do it. There it goes. You see that? Both totem and the mobs died. Oh, damn it. We missed one. So I'm just gonna evocate the knight here. Wow. While my BP was attacking, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this guy. Alright. There. Here, I'm gonna want to stay on my knight's tab. The reason why is because the knight will need, I don't know, I think it's just for FWC. The knight needs to be converted when he gets rooted. Because for some reason when he gets rooted, he gets pulled in. And when he gets pulled in, the chief will cleave and hit the DPS and kill him. So here, see that? He got pulled in. I'm gonna want to convert, taunt. He got pulled in again. Now I can focus. I can focus on the knight. On my RM's tab, I can BOL my BP if I need to. And basically the knight's AFK, I just need to run when he gets rooted. For example here, I can BOL him if I wanted to. Oh my god. So we're gonna heal. Okay. So this is a strat that only we do because of the amount of movement that we need in order to clear fever it's just too much. Oh. I don't know exactly what happened to the music, but oh well. Music glitched out, bugged out. Alright, so because we can't move all our characters all at once, we just AFK and tank the fever. To be honest with you guys, it is not as bad as you guys think it is. It does slow down the process of killing them, but it's honestly no biggie. The only characters you really want to protect is your ringmaster. Keep him off of fever and keep him away from the stuns. Mini mobs are fine. If you can tank them, keep the mini mobs on you, because if you happen to have an adept set, you can recover your MP if you're not using a refresher. So here, I'm angling my RM at an angle. Same thing with the Kritten. If I angle it straight on, she gets hit by Con. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed up this process until something comes to mind that I need to tell you guys. I will see you guys in a second. Alright, as you can see there, because my attention is so focused on my DPS and my RM, I forgot to dodge the stun. I was looking at my RM screen, but my reaction was a little late. So once you get under 100 mil, you're gonna want to switch to your PvE set on your DPS. That way you can tank on range mode, because if you don't, you will die. I mean, you might die anyways, but you have a better chance with the PvE set on. So usually here we will both attack the totem, but it looks like I won't need to attack it because my DPS is very small right now. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh my god. Looks like a crystal B cards. Sweet. And keys. Unlucky. Alright. I'll see you guys in the next dungeon. Alright. We are here at Stormpeak. It is a water element dungeon, so you will need electric. Now we are on... Let me just full screen this. We are on the PvP. BP's point of view. Only because I can play the knight and this one a little bit better on the smaller screen. So we're gonna go back to the big screen with the main character. So we're gonna follow I'm gonna follow the RM here. Just gonna eat up. Let's throw a Ellie upcut on because I will not be switching my weapon at all. Just gonna be switching my set from AoE to 1v1. So here we're just gonna tank up to the NPC here. We're gonna want to run back through them. They don't hurt, so I'm gonna sit the knight right here. Guard up, taunt. I gotta remember to turn off auto attack. I didn't have my set on this whole time. I'm trolling. Follow the arm again, and then on to the next. So here, we are going to just run straight to the back, to the end of the rabbits, because you don't need to kill all of them. You only need 10 more. So we're just gonna go ahead and clear a path here. Every single one here. You don't have to get all of them. Just get the one that's in the main path, because you're gonna want to clear it when you boss fight. So grab these guys. You're gonna want to come right around this middle bush right here. Taunt. Let's go. Oh, and he spawned right there. Unlucky. So, he has like a random area where he spawns. It's not always guaranteed that he's gonna spawn over here. But in this case, we don't really have to move, so we can just switch to my 1v1. I can AFK, I can fight him. Then my DPS, AFK on the tank, Holy Cross on the Ringmaster. This boss is not that strong, so you can just tank everything. Okay, so this next part is a little trickier. So I'm just gonna keep this on. Oh, I'm gonna keep this on so that I can see what I'm wearing. Anywho, this next part's a little trickier. You will have to gather these. You will have to play all 3 characters simultaneously. So if you have 4 arms like me, you'll be able to do it. Guard up on the knight. You mainly want to play the RM right now. Just kind of move your characters around. We're good at attack. I can AFK on the knight now. Just come back once in every while to taunt. Here, I'm gonna have to play my RM mostly. Move around, AoE, heal. Move around, AoE, heal. Come back to the knight, taunt. It's a rinse and repeat. It does get a little, what's the word? It does get a little hectic. Only because there's so much switching around. Now, we're gonna want to follow. So now, you don't have to run through all this. You just want to grab 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, just grab this extra one. 23. I don't have to worry about the knight because the knight will not die, nor my BP, or my BP shouldn't die. Same thing. Run, heal, taunt. Run, heal, taunt. AoE. Run, heal, taunt. AoE. Here. We're not going to run through that. You're going to want to come back. We are going to take this teleporter back to the spawn. So once you get to the spawn, you want to take this right one over here. That'll take you straight to the... What are they called? Saffrons? The dogs. Okay. So once everybody's there, everybody's followed up. Just gonna want to get these guys out the way. We're gonna tank these dogs. We're gonna bring them all the way up to that tree up there. Then we're gonna walk back to here and pray and hope that they are in a straight line. The reason why you want them in a straight line is because if they're everywhere, when they die, they explode, which causes like an AoE damage. So you kind of just want them in a straight as possible line, so that when they die, the AoE is not crazy. If I die here, you will know. Sometimes these guys are bugged. Position of the monsters are bugged, so you might die regardless. If you're lucky, they won't be bugged and you won't die. So we're done here. I'm gonna go to the next area. So here, we usually do 2 pulls. So we're gonna tank up to maybe this area right here. Don't stick too close to the wall, because you're gonna need a good amount of area to kind of line the hounds up. So here, I'm just gonna pull up to here. We're gonna start healing. I'm gonna AoE to keep the aggro on me. Lost it. Okay, so now we got them all. We're gonna have to fix it. This looks good. Alright, so we got very lucky. I usually die a lot around this area of the hounds because of a position bug, but we are good. So now, skeletons. We always 1v1 the skeletons. The reason why is because we can't tank too many of them, because they double hit when they cast their circle, and it hurts. It hurts a lot on the knight. As tanky as the knight is, it will hurt. And plus, on top of that, it's a lot slower since we don't have like a mage, so our AoE is not that. It's not as fast as doing Wilds AoE. So here, we're gonna 1v1 them. Oh, also, if you 1v1 these guys, you have a better chance of dropping the skeleton skins. The most valuable skin from these guys are the, I think it's the yo-yo. It sells for a couple bill. It's great money. Yeah, just, if you're doing duos, just take your time here. You will have enough time to kill the 2 bosses. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed this area up. I'll see you guys when we get to the skeleton boss. Oh, one thing I did forget. Make sure you always dodge the circles. Your DPS will not survive that, unless you're full stamina. Uh-oh. Somebody die. Charger. No. Somebody died again. So here I'm just gonna pop a golden luck. See if we get lucky enough to drop a yo-yo. I'm gonna let Charger take care of those. So I'm at the 1 minute mark now on my boss. I'm just gonna do a quick rebuff so I don't have to do it when we go to the boss. So it looks like I missed there. If he wasn't stunned, I would have been dead. Oh. No, Charger took my box. Okay. So So it looks like we're almost there. Just a couple left. Come on. Some kind of skin's got to drop. Alright, looks like we ain't getting no skin. So, I'm just gonna get this guy off. Okay. The tank is auto-attacking now. Here you will have to switch to your stat page. I mean, not stat page. Tank page. Because your DPS will need enough HP to tank his cleaves. This guy, unfortunately, cleaves all around. And you will die. Here, this is how we position. DPS behind. Knight in the front. Arms on the side. So my DPS won't die. Nor the tank. All you have to do is focus on your ringmaster. I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up until we get to his last HP. Forgot, if they spawn the militants, make sure you taunt on the knight or it will kill the DPS. It'll kill the DPS and it'll slow down the process since the militants, they reduce PvE damage by 50%. Here, I'm gonna want to control the knight. I'm gonna taunt. Once taunting is over, I'm gonna go ahead and play my DPS. So here, the DPS can AFK. You will need to focus more on the knight and your ringmaster. The knight must taunt all the militants away from the DPS to get maximum efficiency, maximum DPS, and to prevent the DPS from dying. Because those militants do hurt with the double hit on top of the debuff. Big circle here. You're going to want to stay in here with all characters. That way the damage divides within all 8 characters. If you leave one guy in there, he will take 100% of the damage. But in this one, you will see me move my ringmaster only because my ringmaster has fire suit on. This ringmaster was built for wilds and I did not want to change the element suit to electric. Yeah, that's all you need to know. Taunt the militants away from the DPS, check your ringmaster, and you are solid. I'll see you guys in a second. I'm gonna speed it up. So here, he spawned a Phantom General. Once he spawns one, he's gonna end up spawning 3 of them. And you're gonna want to taunt the first 2 and leave the last one untaunted, because you will have to bring it down. I don't know what the percentage is, but I know it's around 8 to 7 mil in order to kill the Crystal Demon Lord. I'll show you guys when the 3rd one spawns. Alright, so now you see he's at 1 HP. The reason why is because the 3rd one has not spawned yet, and it is linked. It is linked to the Crystal Demon Lord. If you do not bring that 3rd one down to 7 mil, oh, there it goes. You will suffer. You will suffer a lot. In this case, I'm gonna have to play all 3 simultaneously. Okay, that was more hectic. One of the most hectic run that we've ever been through. So this is the cons of this dungeon. It does get a little crazy here, but if you do drop big, it's worth it. Unfortunately, we didn't drop anything. I'm just gonna get out of here before we die. So yeah, this is it. Another daily routine. Didn't make any money today, but we will make money tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya!